Greetings, folks. Welcome to Quiet Minds, the channel where we explore the depths of personality types. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of INFJs, the rarest of the 16 Myers-Briggs types, and their best relationship matches. Now, you might be thinking, best matches for INFJs? Isn't that like trying to find the best match for a unicorn? Well, you're not entirely wrong. INFJs are indeed complex, much like our mythical friends, but fear not, we're here to unravel the mystery. In this video, we're going to uncover what makes a good relationship for an INFJ, how they can find their ideal match, and why these matches work best. We'll even share a heartwarming story about an INFJ named Bennett who found love in the most unexpected of places. So, ever wondered why INFJs seem to have a unique approach to relationships? Stay with us to find out. First things first, let's dive into understanding the INFJ personality. INFJs, also known as the advocates, are one of the rarest types in the Myers-Briggs personality spectrum. They are unique individuals, making up less than 2% of the global population. This rarity can sometimes make them feel misunderstood or out of place, but let's look deeper to appreciate the nuances of the INFJ personality. INFJs are often characterized by their intuitive nature. They have a knack for seeing the bigger picture and understanding complex patterns. This intuitive ability allows them to anticipate the needs and emotions of those around them, making them excellent listeners and empathizers. Speaking of empathy, it's one of the cornerstones of the INFJ personality. INFJs are deeply empathetic individuals, often feeling others' emotions as strongly as their own. This emotional sensitivity can make their relationships intense and profoundly meaningful. Now let's address the elephant in the room. INFJs are known for being incredibly private. They have an inherent need for solitude to recharge and reflect. This doesn't mean they're loners or antisocial. On the contrary, they crave deep, meaningful connections. However, they need their personal space to recharge and reflect. This delicate balance between solitude and connection can sometimes be challenging to navigate in relationships. Let's lighten the mood with a quick joke. Why did the INFJ refuse to play hide and seek? Because they always intuitively knew where everyone was hiding. In all seriousness, the intricate nature of the INFJ personality offers a rich tapestry of experiences, emotions, and connections. Their intuitive, empathetic, and private nature can profoundly impact their relationships, often leading to intense, deep connections that last a lifetime. Now that we've understood the INFJ, let's explore their best relationship matches. Understanding the INFJ is the first step to appreciating their unique perspectives and needs in relationships. It paves the way to discovering the best matches for these extraordinary individuals and understanding how they can foster fulfilling and meaningful relationships. So, stay tuned as we dive deeper into the world of INFJs and their perfect relationship matches. So, who are the best matches for these warm yet complex individuals, you may ask? Well, buckle up because we're about to dive into the world of INFJ compatibility. Let's start with the ENFPs, the enthusiastic, creative, and sociable free spirits who can charm just about anyone into a smile. They are the perfect match for INFJs because they balance out the INFJ's more introverted nature with their extroverted energy. ENFPs are also intuitive, feeling types, which means they understand and appreciate the INFJ's deep sense of empathy and their desire for authentic, meaningful relationships. Next, we have the ENTPs, the clever, intellectually quick individuals who love a good challenge. ENTPs are drawn to the INFJ's unique perspectives and insights. They appreciate the INFJ's depth of character and are often intrigued by their complex nature. This dynamic creates a stimulating mental and emotional connection that both personality types find deeply satisfying. But here's a twist. Another perfect match for INFJs could be another INFJ. Yes, you heard it right. A relationship between two INFJs can be incredibly rewarding because they understand each other on a level that other personality types might not. They share the same values, the same strengths, and even the same weaknesses. This can create a deep, intimate connection that's hard to beat. And let's not forget about the INFPs, the idealistic, loyal individuals who are committed to their values and to those they love. INFPs share the INFJ's desire for a meaningful, authentic relationship. They are also intuitive and feeling types, which means they understand and appreciate the INFJ's unique perspective and emotional depth. But remember, a good match doesn't guarantee a perfect relationship. So, what makes a good relationship for INFJs? Well, that's a topic for a little later, but here's a hint. It's all about understanding, respect, and mutual growth. So, stay tuned and we'll look into that in the next scene. A good match is the first step, but what makes a relationship truly work for INFJs? For the INFJs among us, you know that a deep connection is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. However, it's not just about finding a person who complements your personality type. The key to a thriving INFJ relationship lies in three main elements: understanding, communication, and shared values. Let's start with understanding. It's no secret that INFJs are complex creatures. They're introverted, yet they possess an empathetic understanding of others that can often feel paradoxical. For a relationship to flourish, INFJs need a partner who doesn't just love them, but truly understands them. This means appreciating their need for solitude, their deep-seated emotions, and their constant quest for meaning. Next, we have communication. INFJs are known for their listening skills. They're the friends you turn to when you need to unload your deepest fears and desires, and they'll listen with an open heart and mind. But in a relationship, INFJs need to be heard too. They yearn for a partner who can sit with them in the silence, listen to their words, and understand the emotions that lie beneath. And finally, shared values. INFJs are driven by a sense of purpose and a desire to make the world a better place. They need a partner who shares this drive, someone who is equally invested in a cause or a purpose. This shared vision can form a strong bond that is deeply fulfilling for an INFJ. Now, let's talk about Bennett. Bennett is an INFJ who struggled with dating. He went from one relationship to another, but always felt like something was missing. It wasn't until he understood these principles that he was able to find a relationship that truly made him happy. So remember, while finding the right match is important, understanding, communication, and shared values are the real keys to a successful INFJ relationship. Stick around to hear how Bennett found his perfect match using these principles. So, meet Bennett, an INFJ who had a hard time dating. Bennett was a classic INFJ, introverted, intuitive, feeling and judging. He was a deep thinker, sensitive, and always in search of meaningful relationships. But like many INFJs, he found the dating world to be a bit overwhelming. Bennett was often misunderstood. His quiet demeanor was mistaken for aloofness, and his depth of feeling was often perceived as too intense. He had a hard time connecting with people who did not share his values or understand his complex inner world. He felt like a round peg in a world full of square holes. Bennett decided to take a break from the dating scene. He spent some time reflecting on his past experiences, examining his values, and understanding his personality type. He realized that as an INFJ, he needed a partner who could appreciate his depth of feeling and his need for deep connections. He needed someone patient, understanding, and equally invested in creating a meaningful relationship. With this newfound clarity, Bennett re-entered the dating scene, this time with a different approach. He began to seek out individuals who shared his values and could appreciate his unique personality traits. It took some time, but eventually Bennett met someone who truly understood him. She was an ENFP, extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and perceptive. She balanced Bennett's introversion with her extroversion, matched his depth of feeling with her own, and appreciated his complex inner world. Their relationship blossomed. It was deep, meaningful, and exactly what Bennett had been searching for. They understood each other on a level that Bennett had never experienced before. It was as if they spoke the same language, a language of shared values, mutual understanding, and deep emotional connection. Bennett's story shows us that understanding ourselves and our needs can lead us to the right match. It reminds us that it's okay to be different, to have deep feelings, and to seek meaningful connections, and it assures us that there is someone out there who will understand and appreciate us for who we truly are. So, there you have it, a deep dive into the best relationship matches for INFJs. We've explored the unique characteristics that make INFJs who they are, and how these traits influence their relationships. We've also delved into the best personality matches for INFJs, and the key elements that foster a fulfilling relationship for them. And let's not forget Bennett's story, which beautifully illustrated how understanding and embracing one's personality type can lead to finding the right match. Now it's your turn. What are your thoughts on this? Do you have an experience or insight you'd like to share? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Remember, the journey of self-discovery is a lifelong one. Stay curious, explore, and understand your personality. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing content. See you in the next video.